It's based on a book. My mom read the book.
That's really good.
Now she's watching the show. My grandma's watching the show. That's
Welcome to the Fall 2023 Broke People Play Festival. This season, Broke People is back and better than ever. We are so grateful to share with you 11 brand new student-written plays that over 90 NYU theater artists have been working tirelessly on for the past 2 months. We are NYU's largest student organization, producing all student-written, directed, acted, designed, and produced works. If you enjoy the show, we would love it if you could let us know by donating $1 or $2 on your way out. All your donations will go towards helping our festival grow through programs like our new Broke People Incubator series. We are also excited to share that a portion of our ticket sales and donations tonight will be donated to benefit charities and mutual aid organizations chosen by our wonderful artists. Feel free to scan the QR code handed to you to read more about these new and exciting additions.
Before we get started, we would like to ask you to please turn your phones off and abstain from taking pictures or video during the performance. Don't worry, we're filming the performances, which will be up on our YouTube channel, and we've had an incredible crew of student photographers take pictures for us.
We also ask you to refrain from eating and drinking in the theater, as per the rules of the Goldberg Theater. In addition, please make sure you have all your belongings before leaving the space.
Without further ado, we would like to thank you for joining us today, and we hope you enjoy the show.
Please be advised that the performance you're about to see contains war, racism, colonialism. This performance also contains flashing lights, sound of a gunshot, several war sounds, and sound files from Operation Wandering Soul, a real psychological warfare technique used by the Americans against the Vietnamese during the war. The Vietnamese believed in properly burying their loved ones, otherwise they would become wandering souls. The U.S. made artificial wandering soul tapes to fight the Vietnamese. Viewer discretion is advised.
For the Vietnamese, nothing is more frightening than a wandering soul without a home.
Oh! Why is it so hot and humid in here? Please, someone, anyone, please help me. Is this hell? Am I dead? Bông Ngoại, ông nội, grandmother, grandfather, what are you? What's going on? Am I in a dream or am I dead?
I'm the one who asked the questions here! Do you speak American?
Yes, English American. Why does that even matter?
Well, that's the only way I can tell if he's friend or foe. So what are you, friend or foe?
You're the one with the gun.
Where is your accent? Your English is perfect.
I don't have one. I just told you I am an American.
Oh. Now for a second there, I almost thought you were one of them! And not one of us.
Come on, we're wasting time. What are you doing here? Are you the only one here?
Shh! Keep quiet, little girl. I'm on a top secret mission. Operation Wandering Soul in the Mekong Delta. Don't blow my cover, the Viet Cong are everywhere.
I am not a little girl. I am a 24-year-old American woman.
You keep saying American like you were born in the good old US of A. Now tell me, where are you really from?
I wished I knew. I've been asking that same question my entire life. Those noises, where are they coming from?
All right, it's purgatory. Yeah, it's the cries of the trapped souls between the living and the dead. But I'm not worried about those. I'm after the living. What? No, stop. Don't listen to that.
For 1 day a year, the dead are allowed to move among the living. It is a day for lost ancestors to reconnect with loved ones and make wrongs right.
And then what happened?
And that's as far as I got with my pages this week.
Look at y'all. A motley crew of unlikely strangers gathered together to create theater. All right, let's dig into Lisa's delicious play.
Wait, did anybody hear that last voice on stage?
Who?
Nobody else heard that.
You sure it wasn't the janitor? He's always sweeping around when you least expect it.
Y'all are bugging. There was no one there. Maybe it was some spy sent to infiltrate our work. You know they can't stand to see us have a voice.
You know, it can get real drafty down here. I mean, just the other day, I thought I saw this figure moonwalking in Billie Jean. Billie Jean is not my lover. Oh, she's just a girl who thinks that.
You know Michael Jackson is still canceled, right? So you better just sit your ass down right now.
Come on now, why you gotta give a brother a hard time? I mean, right, John?
Oh, yeah. Definitely. My brother!
You and me, we're like two birds of a feather. These young folk, Gen W or Gen XO negative or whatever they like to call themselves, they don't know nothing about forgiveness.
Oh, really? Because all of y'all are so out of touch with reality.
Okay, friends, how about we take a 5-minute break?
Hey, Lisa. Do you mind if I join you?
Oh, hey, John. I kind of just want a moment to myself, if that's okay.
Oh, sure. You know, I've been meaning to tell you, never mind. Your play, it really speaks to me. You know, in ways you don't even know.
Okay, for a moment there, I thought you were going to reveal some deep, dark secret to me.
Really?
Come on, John, we barely even know each other.
Oh, yes. Well, you're one hell of a writer, so I know that for sure.
Really? Thanks. I'm not even sure I belong here. I usually write poetry, so this experience is kind of new to me.
Yes, I know.
You know? What do you mean by that?
I mean the work. Now, of course, I don't know you personally. The first time I saw your face, it was like seeing a ghost. You know, a long-lost friend from another time and place.
My face? From where?
Oh, I'm sorry, that came out wrong. Yeah, I saw your photo in the newspaper when it was announced you got into this workshop, so I knew I had to apply as well.
You applied because of me?
Yes.
I don't know if I should feel flattered or freaked out. I just need some space right now.
Okay. Is that better?
You're still standing there.
Yes, well, can I just say something?
Sure, John, what is it?
I heard that figure, too. Lisa. Your ears are not playing tricks on you.
Then how come no one else heard it?
They weren't meant to hear it.
Come on, John, you're starting to make me feel a little bit
Oh,
uncomfortable.
I promise I won't bite. Just hear me out, okay?
Fine, you've got 60 seconds.
Okay. Yeah.
You're
Oh, brother?
He's just trying to reinvent himself. I mean, Lord knows I am. I remember when I could sell out theaters with my place. And now you can't even give away tickets for free unless Lin-Manuel's in it.
Well, maybe if you made your place more relevant.
Ouch.
Oh, are you a Buddhist, Lisa?
I mean, I guess that's what my parents are, and I guess I just kind of followed their lead. Let's just say choice was a foreign word in our household.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You know, I believe everyone should have a choice in what they believe. You know, I came to Buddhism as a lost and fallen man. You could say it saved my life.
If only we were all so lucky, John. 30 seconds.
You need a social media presence and TikTok.
TikTok? Oh, is something wrong with the clock?
His hair just throws me off. There's just something about it. Yeah, like why is he like super weird around Lisa? Like super duper weird.
I don't know. He's so mysterious. He never wants to have his back to the door, and even small noises freak him out. You gotta have some type of PTSD going on from something or somewhere. I don't know.
I do like that he's super into his spiritual side. Yeah, they have this like cosmic energy about them.
We should exchange earth signs after the break. I'm a Taurus.
No, it's not luck like you said. No, it's fate. I've been to India about a handful of times. Not that it makes me a better Buddhist, but each time I feel I'm getting closer and closer to enlightenment.
Okay, John, your time is up.
Have you been to India, Lisa?
Can't say that I have, John. The most Buddhist thing I've ever done is wear jade.
Like this one?
Whoa. Where did you get that?
It was from a friend a long, long time ago.
Who's this friend?
It doesn't matter. Well, anyway, have you ever heard of the concept of barter?
No, I haven't. Where is this leading?
Okay, just hear me out. The concept of bardo is that it's this in-between state between life and death when one's consciousness is not connected with a physical body. And Melissa, what you just heard was a real-life wandering soul.
That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
I've read your writing. I know you know this in-between state. And I know it too. And it always starts out like a dream, doesn't it?
Maybe it does and maybe it doesn't.
Yes, well, humor an old man, please.
So what? So what if it always starts out like a dream? I've seen that figure in my dreams. It always starts out the same. I'm in the swamp. I can hardly move my legs. They're stuck in the mud. And it takes all my strength to even move an inch. The noises, my God, the noises. Kind of like my mom's nagging, but on a totally different scale. And one voice in particular stands out. The line is always the same. Please, someone help
me find my soul.
How is that possible that you know what it said, John?
I've had that same dream too, Lisa. And in my dream, I'm in the battlefields of Vietnam. And I'm in a soldier's uniform, and I'm carrying a rifle. I can feel the weight of it even now, and I hear that tortured voice pleading with me to help find its soul.
Is that a dream or is that real life, John? Who are you? What are you doing? You're invading my personal space.
Oh, I'm sorry. Please, will you take it? You know, it saved my soul. I hope it will bring you peace as well.
It's so beautiful. Feels so familiar. Wait, Why does it feel so heavy?
It was meant for you.
Alrighty, everyone, welcome back. Can I just say how honored I am to have y'all here at the Writers of Colors Unite workshop, sponsored by the Asian American Museum for Collective Action and the Walmart Foundation for Advancing Diversity. Yay!
Yeah, we know. You've said that at every meeting. Sponsored by Walmart. We get it. They're trying to make up for turning America into one capitalistic, patriarchal shithole.
Right.
Well, as part of the funding guidelines, I have to say it. If only y'all knew all the work that goes into getting this workshop up and running. It's almost like selling your soul. I'm kidding. It's so rare to find a safe place where people like us can openly talk and be ourselves without the often prevalent white gaze and the colonial rhetoric that is prevalent in our pre-constructed society. So, can I get an amen for that?
Amen.
Come on, y'all. I know y'all can do better than that.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
Some of us are actually atheists. And as a forward-thinking feminist, I'll be refraining from using any celebratory proclamations that include men, but not MXN.
Forgive me, darling. I just don't quite understand. How exactly would one go about pronouncing Mexican?
Like, you know, it's...
I'm sorry, sweetheart. I'm a little hard of hearing. Could you speak up a little bit, please?
It's like... Okay, so I don't know exactly how it's pronounced, but that's not the point.
All right, Deidre, you have a point. This is a safe place for everyone except white men. Yay! So before we begin, I'd like us to take a moment to reconnect with one another. We're almost at the end of our 6-week journey, but I feel like we've lost some connections. How about we play a game? Come on, y'all, don't be shy. No white people here to rig the competition. So, in this game, we'll play 2 truths and a lie. Everyone will tell 2 truths about themselves and 1 lie. I'll go first. 1. I'm Phyllis Chang. I was an inspiring writer, but then became a corporate lawyer. Yay! 2. Now my passion is to help other writers of color succeed. 3. I once skinny dipped on the Amalfi Coast.
Obviously, it's number 3.
What? Y'all don't think I can be spontaneous? But you're right. Who wants to go next?
Okay, I'll go next. I'm Deidre Glass. 1, I'm a PhD candidate at City College focused on the intersectionality between mass communication and the digital age. 2, I love Fruity Pebbles. And 3rd, I hate Janet Jackson.
Thank you, Deirdre. Obviously, it's number 3. I can just see you rocking out to the United Nations while eating your cornflakes.
It's Rhythm Nation?
Of course, of course. Okay, who's next?
Okay, I'll go. Hi, everyone. My name is Ann Lee. 1, I am Korean American, born and raised in Flushing, Queens. 2, I will knife anyone that says Keanu Reeves isn't Asian.
Oh, wait. Neo from The Matrix is Asian?
Yes, Paul. And 3, I'm a freelance writer working on my debut novel about losing my virginity in an alleyway in Canal Street, Chinatown.
Number 3.
No, isn't it obvious I'm not Korean?
Oh, yeah. I was trying to see if you were paying attention.
Great, I love it. So you really did lose your virginity on Canal Street?
Yeah, it's all about the intersectionality of sexuality and noodles. I have a souvenir, want to see?
Who's next?
I get y'all next. Hi everyone, my name is Paul Sterling. I am a working playwright from the South, just trying to keep August Wilson's legacy alive. Number 2, I was born in 1950. And number 3, I once had my play listening to John Play that was soon reviewed in the New York Times.
Number 3?
No, I really did have my. No! If I was born in 1950, that would make me 73 years old.
Like John?
I'm not that old.
Well, all levels and all ages are welcome here. As long as you're not white, we welcome you. Lisa, wait, John Bird, do you want to go next?
Oh, sure. Sure. I am super excited to be here. 1, I can see I'm the oldest one here. 2, I've lived many lives. Now that I think of it, in a distinct past life, I was a Navajo code breaker. And number 3, I'm just a writer.
Gotta be number 2.
No, well, actually, I can't say for sure if that's true or not.
What is truth anyways? And Lisa, close us out.
Okay, 1, I'm from Orange County, California. 2, I haven't seen my parents since I graduated from my creative writing degree. Yes, they're still mad about that one. And 3, I'm a writer?
Well, here, I'll make it simple for you.
Okay.
And now, write your name.
Okay.
All right. Now, write writer.
Okay, I see where this is going. You think it's that simple? You think you just label yourself as something else and don't you need proof?
Well, this is all the proof I need.
Okay.
Well, I'm very excited to be in this class with you, Lisa. You know, I know your work, and yes, you are definitely a writer. At the Kenyon Review, at the Paris Review, the Orphan. Lisa, you are very impressive.
How did you know about that?
Oh, I love writers like you.
Writers like me? What do you mean?
Oh, I just meant like writers of different diasporas.
Didn't realize we were a genre, but thanks.
Oh. I'm sorry to offend. How about a reset mantra to refresh our chi?
John, let's hold off on that. Thank you. We really need to get back into our workshopping headspace. So, what do we think of Lisa's piece?
I thought it was really haunting and beautiful. I can't wait for the zombie sex scene.
I mean, there's so much to unpack here. The intersectionality between colonialism and war. I can tell that Lisa, the writer, is drawing from a lot of her own autobiographical background.
I really enjoyed it. I love the duality between the two cultures. You know, I never really thought of how similar two places could be.
Yeah, as someone who saw Lisa's work extensively, her themes have greatly matured. Here we see a woman who is defiant and on a quest to find out who she really is, which is a similar journey I've been on.
John, you know nothing about my journey, and frankly, you're starting to creep me out with your stalker's tendencies, and... Phyllis, can I please excuse myself?
Mm-hmm.
And, John, please don't follow.
I've never seen you around here before. What I gotta do to get a drink? Don't be like that. John!
Hey, Derek. What's up?
How's it going?
It's good. You know?
How was training today?
It was good. You know, it's Sergeant John now.
Sergeant?
Yeah.
When'd you get that?
You know, last time we went out for a Russian.
Oh, okay.
Our platoon, I mean, we're doing good.
Oh, platoon? Let me switch into it.
Sure.
Oh.
Top infantry. Can I have a beer, please? Thank you.
Hey, what about me? Oh, so you're being hard to get then. What's this? Oh, wait, where are you going?
Woo! I want to believe it's all a dream. But I find myself wondering if I'm asleep or awake. Where do I belong anymore? The past seems to always be pushing up on the present, and the future seems so dark and hazy. What are you trying to tell me? John?
Welcome to Vietnam, GIs. We're so glad to have you. Let's give it up for the beautiful and exotic Kwan Lee.
Ma'am, you are absolutely beautiful. You know, your arms are like wings. I mean, you move like a swan, you know? For a moment I thought you might fly away. You know, could I buy you a drink? Great. For the lady, please. No, I bet you're thinking, oh, another night, another naive GI straight from the cornfields of Oklahoma, huh? You speak any English? Are you from this town? I'm gonna take that as a yes. You know, I've just never seen anything more beautiful before. Whoa. Fighter. Lover. It's a surprise attack! Oh. Oh no. I've been hit. Damn it. I can feel my soul leaving my body. Ow.
I'm here, Sergeant. Stay with me, damn it! I'm not gonna lose you to these Vietcong bastards.
Oh, I know you won't. I feel so cold. So cold. What's that?
It is I, Quan Le, the love of your life. My soul has walked this earth since my untimely death. I have wandered this jungle like an explorer without a map, my body rotting away in an unmarked grave. No family or friends mourn my death, my passage to heaven barred until I perform this last rite. I must absolve you of your guilt. My freedom lies in your salvation. You deserve to live? Oh, wait! What? He gets to live and she still dies?
Not John pretending to be Jesus.
Come on, y'all. Rule number 1 of workshop is to honor the work.
How can I honor the work if it's absolute bullshit?
Does that mean we should censor ourselves by not writing from perspectives that are uncomfortable?
2 words. Trigger warnings.
Well, I'm sorry, all. I did not mean to offend. How about a tranquility chat to lighten the mood? Yeah, I learned it at this ashram I stayed at in India last year.
Rule number 2 of workshop is to not criticize or attack the work. So let's start with what we liked.
It was fine. And the writing, good.
I totally agree. Good job, John.
Rule number 3, workshop, work isn't just good. Anyone care to dig a little deeper?
I guess you could really feel the dynamics between the 2 characters. You could tell the guy felt a lot of remorse for what he had done.
Great. Anything else we liked about it?
Lisa, I think you might have been overreacting. I mean, just a little bit.
Are you kidding me?
I mean, just hear me out, Lisa. The blame shouldn't be placed on the soldiers. I mean, they were just trying to do their jobs.
Not when my people are the ones being killed.
Yeah, the white man is totally to blame.
Now, Anne, just because this is a safe place doesn't mean that we can hate on white people every chance we get.
We can.
Let's move on to what gave us pause.
Is it just me? Or was I kind of getting Forrest Gump vibes? You know that scene where Forrest's regiment gets ambushed in Vietnam and, excuse me, and he cradles Bubba's head in his lap just to keep the poor guy's guts from falling out.
Forrest Gump. Is that like that vintage movie from 1990s or something?
It's an American classic. I mean, they sure don't make films nowadays like that, that's for sure.
Well, I'm glad they don't. From what I read in my mass media studies seminar, this classic is a revisionist tale romanticizing some of America's greatest human rights violations for the sake of nostalgia. It needs to be canceled, in my opinion.
What an interesting observation, Deirdre. But let's focus back to the work itself.
Perhaps the reason why it feels so derivative of another piece is because that is the only reality of war we know. For a lot of us, and maybe John included, these Hollywood depictions are all we have. The war is more of a representation of the protagonist's inner turmoil and not a physical act itself. I, for one, thought it was very generic, and then when the spirit arrives, just offensive. As a second-generation Vietnamese, I could feel my ancestors just rolling over in their graves.
Well, I'm so sorry, Lisa. I thought this big reveal would be a cathartic moment for you.
Why would you possibly think that, John?
Well, if I'd known you were going to act this way, I never would have cast you as Corm. No, and what you all thought was some make-believe scene I stole from Hollywood, it really happened to a guy I knew.
Man, I was afraid you were about to say it almost happened to you.
Just think, Lisa. John knows a murderer. They could have killed your ancestors or something.
Shut your mouth! You take that back right now! No, he was just following orders.
Whoa, John. Let's all take a deep breath. You know, if you need something to take the edge off, all you gotta do is ask. So you think that lets him off the hook?
Well, he's a Vietnam vet, and he fought for our freedom.
I'd say that's up for debate.
John, you don't have to validate for your friend status here. Think of this place as a pot of gold at the end of a BIPOC rainbow. As long as you're not white, we welcome you with open arms.
I can't keep up this charade any longer. You are all attacking my honor and my legacy, my humanity.
Your honor, your legacy, your humanity, it's kind of starting to sound like you're the vet.
John's just confused, that's all.
What is he confused about?
I was just trying to protect you, Quan.
Quan? I'm not Quan. I'm Lisa. Can't you tell the difference?
What else is he hiding?
I'd say his fro is a little sus. It looks as fake as Bob Ross's hairy bird nest.
Whoa now. Don't hate on Bob Ross's fro. You know, not every white man can pull off a fro like that.
Wait. Bob Ross's fro was fake? Bob Ross was white?
Girl, have you not seen that Netflix documentary? That motherfucker went to the hair salon every weekend to tighten his curls. He was as white as white bread.
So does that mean that John is Bob Ross?
You're right, all right? This is fake.
You need to get out.
Well, I know who I am as a vet. That makes me a minority, so I also deserve to be here.
Does it?
Well, yeah, being a minority shouldn't be based on the color of your skin.
No need to mansplain that to me, John.
Here, let me look it up on Wiki. Well, it says here that technically in the context of this group, you are a minority because we outnumber you.
He doesn't deserve to be here.
Let's not turn this into a witch hunt. Remember, BIPOC rainbow, everyone.
Paul, help a brother out.
I am not your brother.
Isn't it August Wilson who once said, if you want to participate in life, you have to deny your identity?
You're right. You're so right. Fuck your white savior story. You know, August, and that's Mr. Wilson to you. He also said, you gotta be right with yourself before you could be right with anybody else.
Cannot believe. For 5 weeks I had to sit here and listen to some goddamn story about some New Age Buddhist bullshit.
This is a workshop, John, not free therapy.
I cannot believe we wasted 5 weeks listening to your friends. No, correction, your guilt.
And here I thought it was revolutionary getting this story from a different perspective.
Well, isn't art supposed to save our souls?
Class, everyone just calm down. Jenny
getting a little heated in here. How about we break for a free ride exercise?
Really, Phyllis? I'm surprised you haven't gotten whiplash yet from all the cheek turning you've been doing.
Oh, Deirdre, you're so funny. Just write about whatever is on your mind. We'll come back in 20.
Holy shit, what the fuck? That man is like the fucking Loch Ness monster. He's practically Bigfoot. He's a UFO, an urban legend. I never thought I'd come face to face with a vet, but there he is, in the flesh. For 5 weeks, I've shared stories with this man. Hell, I even shared a sandwich with him. I have been nothing but polite to this man. He killed the enemy in combat. He killed my people. And now he wants to rewrite his narrative using our bodies as his pages. No. No. Not mine.
Man, what? What the fuck, man? I can't believe this motherfucker tried to pull one over on us.
All right, you need to calm down. I'm mad as well, but I'm not letting that man live rent-free in my head, and neither should you.
I mean, to come here looking like us?
Come on, help me prep for my play.
The afro?
Yeah, that was bold.
And the Buddhism thing, I mean, I've seen a bunch of kung fu movies, and they usually don't have any hair.
Okay, just because you haven't seen it doesn't mean it doesn't exist, all right?
I mean, all the monks in Kill Bill were bald.
This is why I don't like talking to you. Let's just focus on making these sock puppets.
I thought this was supposed to be a safe space. What are we making again?
Talking tampons.
Oh, whoa, what? What's the name of your play again?
I thought you said this is a safe space. Come on, Paul, for the millionth time. Even flow.
Oh, yeah. That one where the serial killer finds his victims based on their periods.
Moon cycles. Not periods. Moon cycles.
My bad. Can we call a spade anymore?
Not when it's some Eurocentric construct used to reinforce capitalistic patriarchal paradigms. All right, say what you gotta say.
His play really wasn't that bad. I mean, I kind of enjoyed it.
What? What is wrong with you? Maybe you don't need to be in this workshop either.
Life imitating art, it's poetic, it's mimetic, it's meta. Ain't that the word you kids use nowadays? Oh man, meta. Or the word. Back in my day, we never used that word.
Not another one of your back in the day stories starting.
Just hear me out. Back in the day, we didn't have to use that word. Everything is just so damn self-referential now. You know what I mean? We can't say we won't mean anymore. So instead, we talk about the thing without actually talking about the thing.
Why are you making excuses for him?
I'm not. But we're not going to make any progress by alienating them.
They have their spaces. This is for us.
You have to learn to make your way in.
So I have to sell out?
I don't think you get it. You're too young. You haven't lived what I've lived.
I'm too young to get it. No. I think you're too old and stuck in your own ways.
I guess we don't see eye to eye.
Well, you look extra pretty today.
Thanks.
I love your makeup.
I love the bare-faced look you're going for.
And I love all the colors on your face, like a blooming garden.
Well, you know what they say. My garden is always in bloom.
Oh, you're so funny. I love sex. See? I can be funny right now?
Yeah, I'd love a good makeover, even for the loss of love. Okay, first let's give you some blush for a little color.
Wow, I feel so alive.
And next, let's do some lipstick.
You're like a chameleon, you know?
Not really, but I know you're about to tell me.
Well, someday you come here completely transformed with a full face of makeup, and other days it's like you don't even give a shit and you come with no makeup at all. You look like two completely different people.
Really?
Yeah, it's like you have to choose between looking pretty or being on time.
So you're saying I don't look pretty without makeup on?
No, I'm just saying you look different. I mean, isn't that why you do it? Oh, also, I just love how your makeup makes your eyes look so much bigger.
No. I do it to transform. I have the power to be whoever I want to be. You know, it's not too late for you, you know. Look at John. He had everyone fooled with his white man afro. I mean, honestly, how did we not know? Done.
Wait, what about your free writing?
I'm like a ninja. I already did it.
Hey, Phyllis, can I talk to you for a second?
Sure, what's up?
Okay, you know how much you said you loved apples?
Yeah, I have some in my bag right now. Would you like one?
No, I'm okay. I just love how there's so many different kinds of apples.
Yeah, so many. Washington, Fuji, Red Delicious.
Right, thanks. You know how sometimes some apples are bruised, and if you put a bruised apple into a box of healthy apples, it could end up spoiling the other apples, right?
No, I don't think that's how it works. Well, the other apples, they know who they are, so they shouldn't worry if another apple comes along that is different from them.
Okay. But what if this apple at first said it was an apple, but wasn't even a fucking apple? And then you open up to find out that there's a disgusting worm just digging into the soul of this apple until it gets to the core of this person. I meant apple. Not person, apple.
What are you guys talking about?
Apples.
John. Wow! Look, guys, time is almost up. I can't wait to see what you did, Anne.
Yeah, totally. You're gonna love it.
You're the worst.
No. You know, some people just can't handle seeing themselves for who they really are. Like, like, I can totally relate. I'm sorry John's piece caught you off guard. You see, I'm a vegan, and if some meat eater told me to, like, eat meat, I'd be furious.
That's not the same thing, but thanks.
Anytime, girl.
It's just, who does that fucker think he is? Coming in here thinking we'll be all kumbaya, like, no.
Yeah. The nerve of that guy. You know, coming here pretending to be one of us. I mean, I just don't feel safe here anymore.
I tried talking to Phyllis, but she's no help, so I guess I gotta watch my own back.
Don't want to go. I got you.
you think Phyllis is going to mention he who shall not be named?
I want to hate the guy, but, you know, he's kind of like Mother Teresa. He mentors at-risk youth. He volunteers at soup kitchens. He rescues stray dogs. Yo, I gotta cut him some slack. He's a Vietnam vet after all.
So why not just come clean? Why not admit it in the first place? Why was he so desperate to get into this workshop?
As a Vietnamese person, it feels weird to have to sit across from that guy. Honestly, I didn't sign up for this. He makes the Vietnam more real for me in a way that never was before.
Oh, you took off your makeup. I loved it.
Well, it was a bit much, but thank you. All right, ready, one? Are we ready to get back in? Look, I got apples for you all.
Two apples. Oh, dang it. I just bit into a worm.
Well, how about them apples?
Oh. Gee, son. You almost took my head off.
Well, next time, I won't miss.
Well, what has gotten into you?
Nothing. Let's just keep playing, okay?
Okay. So, are you seeing anyone? How's that girl you're dating? Was it Jill or Jillian?
Dad, can we just play?
Okay. Okay.
Look at that guy. He looks so innocent, doesn't he? But he's a fucking monster who's been deceiving me for my whole damn life. In front of my friends, he's a fucking saint, but I know his real identity.
And exactly where is your piece going?
Is there something wrong?
Don't you think the language is a little too strong?
John's piece was about war and death. How is mine any different?
Okay.
Almost didn't think I'd find it. It went all the way into Mrs. Primrose's bushes.
Dad, I discovered you were looking at, what's this word? QAnon websites on your computer.
What are you talking about, son?
Just admit it. You're a fucking white supremacist.
What? I can explain.
It was on your personal computer, so just cut the bullshit and come clean.
Okay, you are right.
Say it, John.
I am a...
John, if we gotta sit through your bullshit, we can sit through mine.
I am a lying
John,
Racist asshole.
John, there's a little dance you should be doing while you say your lines.
Yes. Yes, you're all right, son. I am a total jackass. And I should be sent to the Republic of Jackass for being such a jackass. I should have told you who I was from the very beginning. You have a right to kick my ass. Go right ahead, son.
Do it, Paul. Do it, Paul. Kick him in the ass.
And, like, seriously? John is like 90 years old.
I'm more like 70.
Whatever. I'm not going to kick him in the ass.
It's my script. Honor my script.
And don't make me do this.
He invaded our space. He came to our workshop. He pretended to be one of us.
And this has gone far enough.
No! Kick him in the ass, Paul. Isn't this every minority's dream? To give it to the white man? Lisa, he made you a pawn. And you didn't even know it. He triggered you, re-traumatized you. Doesn't he deserve to be humiliated?
I mean, yeah, I felt angry and betrayed.
So you kick him in the ass. Don't be a fucking coward. He killed your people. He deserves to be humiliated.
No, I'm not gonna kick him in the ass. I'm not gonna sink to his level.
I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry!
Alright, let's start with what we love about the piece.
I keep running, and yet it always leads me back to here. What are you trying to tell me? Juan, let me see who you are. I'm tired of these white men's tales depicting us as virgins or whores. But I know you are more than that.
I was never his lover. He was always my enemy.
But how are we connected? I know you. I know you.
We are one and the same. A wound that never fully healed. One that you will always carry from generation to generation. In this life, and in the next, and the next, and the next. Cycles of life repeating over and over again. Our souls forever bound in blood and violence.
What did he do to you? No! No! I refuse to be connected to that man. For 5 weeks, I've had to sit in this space and look at that man. I've had to listen to him talk about his war story masterpiece he wanted to write. We thought it was just fiction. Who knew it was all true? I nodded my head like some obedient bobblehead, holding my tongue, all the while he was a cold-blooded killer. He killed you. Show me how to end this.
Here's a little script, gentlemen. I already got my piece memorized. Woman, I do the best I can do. I come in here every Friday. I carry a sack of potatoes and a bucket of lard. You all line up at the door with your hands out, and I give you the lint from my pockets. I done gave you my sweat, and I done gave you my blood. But I ain't got no more tears. I done spent them.
I don't mean to intrude, but this sounds word for word like August Wilson's Fences play. And well, you're sitting on a fence. So,
What is he still doing here?
Now, Deidre. Paul, continue.
Thank you. Oh, look, just what I needed. No way. I got talent. Me and this on, well, we're kind of tight. I just got to get me a band and make some records with Ma Rainey. I just got to finish the last part of this song.
isn't that from August Ma Rainey's Black Bottom? You said her name in it.
Can you let the man finish his piece? This sounds new to me.
It's okay, Ann. John, let's put it all out there. You're accusing me of picking and choosing from my culture? Well, I guess you got plenty of experience in that area, don't you?
I'm pretty sure that's the definition of cultural appropriation.
Well, isn't it enough to just appreciate, to honor?
Honor? Huh? Appreciate? Huh? I wonder what you call yourself coming in here pretending you're someone you're not.
Murderer! So there was a reason why you came here. When you saw me, you saw her. Whether or not I even look like her or I'm even related to her, you killed your own lover in the crossfire of war. Now she lives on as a wandering soul, never to have a grave, haunting me, haunting you.
Damn.
Holy shit!
So all Asians look alike to you?
Lisa, listen to me. I thought if I could write a play where Kwan finally found the peace she needed, we could all heal as well.
Oh, we? No, just admit it. You're looking for your own salvation.
No.
You lost your soul the moment you pulled that trigger.
Lisa, if you would just let me explain.
No,
then
we've
you-
heard enough from you.
Lisa's right, John. We don't need any more of your white guilt.
But if
Oh, it feels so good to finally say that to a white person.
Your story is as insulting to us as driving Miss Daisy.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, I love that movie.
You know, I came here seeking compassion, understanding, camaraderie. I fought for freedom. Doesn't that count for anything anymore?
I'm not buying it. And the worst part is that you still don't get it. How dare you, John? How dare you? Even now you're trying to use us to save yourself!
Lisa, I'm going to have to ask you to leave if you
Are
keep-
you fucking serious right now, Phyllis? He is the reason why I am the way I am, why I don't know where the fuck I belong, why I can never feel at home because I have no home. It is because of people like him who think that what they do is so courageous and brave, whatever bullshit to help you sleep at night, I guess. But do not, for 1 second, think that I believe you are anything but a killer.
Okay, Lisa, that is enough.
No, let her finish. I have stared death in the face. I can take it. Go ahead, Lisa. Lay all your grievances on the table. No, of course, my intention, it was never to offend, but it appears I've done the exact opposite of what I set out to do, and for that I am truly sorry. But I get it, Lisa. To you, I am the white devil, and there's nothing I can do to make you think otherwise. But I am a good person. I protected my country. And I am just not going to let you take that away from me.
And I bet you're going to tell me next about how some of your best friends are Vietnamese and how you sponsored Vietnamese families to America, right?
Yes, I did. I cannot change the past, Lisa. But I am trying my best at redemption.
What the fuck is he doing? What is wrong with you? Sit down!
Not only did he hijack my homeland, ravaging it and destroying it, but he also hijacked my religion into some new age, transcendental, whitewash bullshit! Enough!
I have had it with you twats! You think I like listening to y'all bullshit every goddamn weekend? I could be at home right now, working on my garden. My roses are about to bloom, and the bees are having a field day! But no, I am stuck here, listening to y'all fight like little children! We all came into this workshop with a story. And looking back now, I'm not sure if I made the right decision letting John into the room.
You knew.
Yes. Yes, I did. John came to me and specifically asked to be in this workshop because he saw you were in it.
And you said yes? You fucking race traitor.
If anything, you should be grateful that this workshop even exists. All of you should be grateful. We should all be happy. No, thankful for this space.
You're just as guilty as him. No, you're even worse. I used to wonder why my parents hated the Vietnam War Memorial so much. I didn't get it until now. It was never meant for us. It was always meant for them. All good intentions lead to hell. You took what was meant for us and you made it for him.
But would you have said no, Lisa? When all of our lives we've been taught to say yes, to look the other way, to be obedient. It was his eyes. The eyes of a man wanting with all his heart a chance at redemption. I've seen those eyes my entire life. My father's, my brother's, every single man in my life.
pleading eyes, pleading for me to forgive, to look the other way. And each time, I said yes. And then those eyes would turn to joy. And it made me feel accepted, loved, even. But I was expecting y'all to see through his afro at some point. But it took 5 weeks. I mean, my cat can sniff out bullshit better than y'all. I kept waiting and waiting for the day that John would be caught and he'd get the punishment he deserved. I'm sorry, Lisa. I really am. The ball is in your court, whether John stays or leaves.
I want a moment alone with him.
You sure?
You did this to her. Tell me why I shouldn't make you leave right now.
Lisa, please, I'm begging you.
I don't have a choice. You don't belong here.
But don't I deserve a voice too?
A white man saying he deserves a voice. Do you know how silly you sound right now? Do you know how silly you look right now?
Come on, Lisa, I came here for you. Everything I have done is for you.
No. Everything you do is for you, not for me. If you were really interested in redemption, why this ruse? Why this deception? For the first time in my life, I have the power. I get to choose whether you stay or go. Tell me why you should stay.
Lisa, I was just a kid when I came to Vietnam. Can you even imagine? My fate was decided by chance. It was seen by millions of people. It was the game show of death. They drew my birthday. It was 8/22/50.
8/22/50. 8/22/50. 8/22/50.
I was just 18 years old and I did not have a choice.
You didn't have a choice. But you don't belong here. Kwana didn't have a choice when she was killed.
Yes, but that is what I'm doing now. I am giving her a voice.
By writing a play about your own salvation, in the end, you've just made it about you. Will you let me see your true self? So this is you. Your truest form. A white, feeble, old man with a body ravaged by war. Scars like verses telling of the horrors of war. I don't have battle scars on my body. But they are there. If the world could see it as I see it. An immigrant's body. Shoulders stooped up from holding the weight of the world. The incisive cuts of guilt. The stab wounds of resentment. The chains of familial duty wrapped so tightly around my limbs that prevent me from moving forward. The difference between you and I is that the world sees and understands your wounds. Mine are invisible and will never be understood. Her body is my body. Look, John. Look at her body. We all carry scars. Yours are no more different than mine. Look, everyone! Look at this imposter!
Move right. That was a close one. A surprise attack. We'll not let these bastards get away with this. Shoot anyone that breathes. No mercy. No survivor. Quad. I didn't mean to shoot you. Stay with me, please stay with me. No.
My soul has walked this earth since you took it in battle. I have wandered this jungle like an explorer without a map. My body rotting in an unmarked grave. No family or friends mourn my death. My passage to heaven barred until I perform this last rite. No. No more Quan.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Christina is, I think, out there.